Now, the High Court will on Friday decide whether the new Security Laws Amendment Act can be implemented. High Court Judge David Odunga received submissions from the opposition as well as the government in a petition seeking to have the law suspended until their constitutionality is determined. KTN'S Asha Mwilu gives us this update.
The opposition finally had its day in court. Its petition to have the controversial Security Laws Amendment Act suspended would be heard by High Court Judge David Odunga. Led by James Orengo, court's legal team gave their argument as to why they want the laws suspended.
This legislation is trying to change our lives. Kenya in the year 2010, August, said, we want a new Kenya. We want a new Kenyan, free, who cannot look backwards, that I'm about to be held as a suspect. Now, my Lord, this entire struggle, which is repeated in the preamble, has been taken away by this omnibus legislation.
Court's petition was consolidated with that of the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights, which argued that the law lacked public participation and was rushed through Parliament. Arguing for the state, Solicitor General Nje Muturi dismissed the petitioner's arguments.
They have chosen to seek to suspend only 13 provisions. My Lord, this is very telling. If they say that the process was wrong, illegal, and cannot give rise to law, then why are they only charging 13? Why are they not charging the entire 98 sections? The fact that they have left out 75 odd sections, the fact that they've left them out means that those sections are constitutional.
The pictures of Kenyans being terrorized, running up and down shopping malls, up and down their formerly peaceful places, are still very fresh in our minds.
Yes.
The government has seen it fit to come up with this law to protect its citizens. We don't indulge the opposition because they've taken a position. As brothers and sisters that stay with us in this country. But we are before you, the arbiter.
The Law Society of Kenya, represented by lawyer Nzamba Kitonga, as well as the Director of Public Prosecutions Keriako Tobiko, were enjoined as amicus curiae, friends of the court.
Of course, the court is not now at this stage deciding the constitutionality. We will have an occasion, when hearing the petition, to ventilate in detail to show the constitutionality of those provisions. None of the provisions cited are unconstitutional. For that reason, I would support the Solicitor General in seeking the dismissal of the request.
And joined as interested parties were the Jubilee Coalition, the Commission for the Implementation of the Constitution, as well as lobby groups Kituo cha Sheria and Katiba Institute. Once all parties had given their submissions, Judge George Odunga set the 2nd of January as the ruling date. As Kenyans now await the High Court to make its ruling on whether the Security Laws Amendment Act of 2014 can go into effect, the newly appointed Cabinet Secretary in charge of the Interior Ministry, Joseph Olengaiseri, has said that this law will be Kenya's turning point in her counter-terrorism strategies. Asha Mwilu, KTN at Milimani Courts in Nairobi.